We're out here in front of Mullet Arena where come Thanksgiving weekend, ASU will be taking on the Minnesota Gophers. And being from the land of 10,000 lakes, I could tell you all about that series, but I figured we better sit down with some of my fellow Minnesotans who are going to be playing in that series and ask them what it was like growing up in the state of Minnesota and what this series means to them.
I'm Jack Jensen from Eden Prairie, Minnesota.
I'm Teddy Lagerback from Minnetonka, Minnesota.
I'm Tucker Ness. I'm from Wayzata, Minnesota.
Charlie Shane, Andover, Minnesota.
Kind of what does the state hockey tournament mean to you? Obviously it's a really big deal. Kind of trying to explain it for people who might not understand, not being from Minnesota.
Yeah, I know. It's a really special time of year. Growing up, you know, you don't miss a game. You get to get out of school for it. It's just a great time, great experience.
I mean, it was a dream come true, you know. You grow up and you want to play in the state tournament, so when I got there, it was just unbelievable. The atmosphere was insane, and then winning it was unbelievable. Just something I'll never forget.
You know, 18,000 people watching you, and it's you know, when you're young and you got that spotlight, it's a dream come true. And lost in overtime in the championship senior year still bugs me out a little bit, but you know, I can't ask for anything better than even just to get there. So.
All right, yeah, so you come from Minnesota and obviously a lot of good schools right there in your backyard, but you choose to come to ASU. What made this so special? Why did you choose to come all the way down here to play hockey?
I just really fell in love with the coaching staff, so it wasn't really a weather thing for me, or I wanted to get out of the cold. It was just I fell in love with the coaches, and you know, I believed in, you know, starting up this program from scratch instead of, you know, going somewhere else where, you know, the history's already been laid out. So
you know, when my brother was going through the recruitment process, he came on a visit here, and I tagged along, and ever since I saw it, I knew that's where I wanted to play.
No, for me, I never was one of those kids who dreamed of playing at Minnesota. I just wanted to find the right fit, and then when I went on my visit at ASU, I just totally fell in love with the program, and I could see what they were building, and I really trusted the coaches, so I decided to commit here, and I'm super happy I did that.
Originally was committed to Minnesota for 5 or 6 years under Lucia, and you know, it's kind of like it's the dream, you know, going to the games and you're a little kid with the family, and just, I don't know, it's always like the biggest dream, you know, when you're just growing up in Minnesota, and you know, it was a privilege to be there, and some things just didn't work out, but got the opportunity to come here and, you know, move away a little farther, but play in the desert, and you know, get to play them pretty soon. It's like a dream. It's like a movie. So
yeah. So playing against the Gophers next weekend, they got a lot of guys from the state of Minnesota. What kind of, you know, experience do you have playing against or with those guys growing up? And what are you looking forward to?
I played with most of those guys growing up. Played against all of them. Played with them at practice and stuff. So it's definitely personal, and definitely want to beat those guys to rub it in their face.
Yeah, no, it's kind of funny seeing their roster. Like, I played with probably half of the guys on the team, and I've played against probably almost all of them. So you know, it'd be cool to see some of those guys on the other side of the ice now, and you know, at this big of a stage, you know, where it's not high school anymore, like some summer stuff. So, you know, really excited to get them in here, and you know, kind of grew up watching the Gophers, so it'll be cool to, you know, be wearing the ASU colors and playing against them, and it'll be really fun, I think.
Yeah, you know, I think almost every one of the guys on that team I've encountered one way or another playing with them or against them, so super cool for them to be able to play for the hometown team and everything, but you know, with them coming to town here, it's, you know, it's all business, just like playing any other team. So friendships aside for the 60 minutes, but it's really cool to reconnect with those guys and talk to them before and after the game, stuff like that.
Yeah, just how different has it been? You know, you come to the arena and it's beautiful and sunny outside compared to back home. It's going to be snowy. What's been the difference like, and how would you say you like playing hockey down here in Arizona?
Oh, yeah, you know, coming to the rink in flip-flops, and then usually in high school, you know, the season starts in like December, but that's when the snow comes down, and we got to start the car early for school and all that. So, but no, it's fun. Once the snow starts coming to Minnesota, you kind of know it's hockey season, and the culture there is. It's unbelievable.
It's way better. I mean, I got frostbite in Minnesota playing outside actually, so I needed to switch it up, and I was just done with the snow, so I'm happy to be in Arizona.
I'm Demetrius Coleman-Zeese. I'm from here in Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona, and then I also lived in Edina, Minnesota for a good portion of my life and played high school there for my senior year. It felt like the right move for me to go do Elite League and the whole high school spiel, and ended up working out for me. It was a special team. I think we had one of the best high school teams to ever do it, and you know, losing in the semifinal game to Duluth East was definitely something that hit us all hard. We were close, you know, it wasn't just on the ice, it wasn't just the chemistry we had on the ice, it was off the ice. You know, we did everything together. Just the closeness that we had. It was a true brotherhood, and that was definitely hard, but it was such an experience to do it. And you know, not every kid that goes up in Minnesota gets to go to the state tournament and gets to experience that. So definitely experience I'll remember forever. But yeah.
You talk about the closeness of that group. You got a few guys from that team that went on to play for the Gophers, and now Mason Nevers on that team still plays for the Gophers. Yep. What's that going to be like with him coming down here? What's that experience going to be like?
It's good. You know, I actually have gotten to play him already. And we've played the Gophers I think 4 times now. None have gone our way. So there's definitely a chip on all of our shoulders, especially the guys that have been here before and have experienced those games. But when the puck drops, you know, it's business time, and you know, we can talk after the game, be friends after, but when that puck drops, my job is to, you know, do whatever I can to help our team win and make it hurt for their team. For me, it's been falling in love with this program and caring so much about the pitchfork, and you know, people from there, they love their golden M or whatever you want to call it. But here, we want to see the pitchfork prevail. So it's just kind of showing them that we're not a joke of a program, because I think that's what they think. I don't think they give us much respect, so that's a big thing for me and for a lot of the guys, is just kind of proving to those people that we're not here just to watch Minnesota beat us every time. We're here to make the tournament, to go far in the tournament, and to beat Minnesota.
In case you missed the point, hockey in Minnesota is kind of a big deal, and this weekend it's more important to some than others. Be sure to tune into this exciting matchup all weekend long with coverage from WCSN. For Cronkite Sports, I'm Riley Swenson.